Mark Carney is finding himself on the receiving end of some very, very hungry journalists who can sniff a story out. They know there's still a big story there. Well, it happened during his recent trade mission to, obviously, both India, but then, of course, he went on to Sydney in Australia. And when he was in Sydney, he faced intense questioning about whether India is still engaged in foreign interference and transnational oppression against Sikh Canadians. Well, this questioning, it followed a controversial background briefing by a senior Canadian official who did claim that India had stopped transnational oppression and made the comment that if it had stopped, Carney's visit to India would continue. And of course it did continue, but this sat in the same context. Literally just a few days before his visit to India, Maninder Singh, a Sikh activist, a Khalistani activist, received a duty to warn notice that his life was under threat from India. So that is the story. Mark Carney nonetheless forged ahead with his visit to India. And as we said all last week and have been saying all along, it proves that Mark Carney is more interested in dollars than human rights and protecting his own citizens. So you've got four very powerful, loaded questions there that he was asked about. Are you confident the Indian government's no longer in extortions, threats and violence in Canada? That's an absolutely unambiguous question. And he rattles on for several minutes, not actually answering the question. Globe and Mail asked a simple question. Are you concerned about our report showing Canadian authorities used the Indian consulates to gather intelligence about the murder of Hardeep Singh Nijjar? And what are you doing to hold India accountable for the death of Hardeep Singh Nijjar? Again, no answer. National Post, yes or no, do you agree with your own government official that India is no longer involved in murders, extortions within Canada? Unambiguous. Didn't answer the question. Final question. Again, the frustration building. I have still not heard a clear answer whether India is still involved in transnational oppression.